Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome our next contestant, Nigrini. His speech title, On a Rainy Thursday. On a Rainy Thursday, Nigrini.
So there I was, laying flat on my back, blood and rainwater slowly seeping into my clothes. In my mouth I've got that foul taste of failure. My eyes are stinging with anger. Madam Contest Chair, have you ever had the glory of falling in love? Have you ever been struck down by having your heart broken? Have you ever broken some hearts, ladies? The lady of my dreams was Mandy Mare. We were together at high school in Pretoria, the Jacaranda city. And as luck would have it, we were paired to do our biology assignment. And man, did I want to do discuss some biology with her. Through all the collaboration and speaking over our assignment, I just fell deeper and deeper in love with this tall, blue-eyed angel with short black hair and the cutest little stutter whenever she got nervous. It took me months to muster up the courage to ask her to go out with me, so I decided to do it on the day that we got our assignment feedback. It was a Thursday in late spring. That morning, the rain had covered the whole of Pretoria with pretty purple petals, jacaranda flowers everywhere. The smell was a smell of optimism. And when we got 78% for our biology assignment, everything in the world felt just right to me. So that afternoon, when the bell rang, I was ready to go with my bike, my backpack, and her bag in hand. We walked our usual route, past the water tower, crazy Auntie Adams's house, all the way to Hill Street, where our paths would normally part. I realized there was now or never. I looked her in the eye and said, Mandy, would you go out with me? She just said, the long silence should have been my first indication. Louikie, I'm sorry, but for the past 3 weeks I've been dating Steve. I wanted to say, Steve, stupid Steve. Steve that cut off all his hair, except for this patch right here, which he peroxided. Now it looks like a bird pooped on his head, and the poo went to his brain because he's stupid, Steve. I wanted to say that, but all I could get out was, okay. And I got on my bike, and I left. And I had pain, and I had hurt, and I wanted to hurt Steve. Now, with all this heightened testosterone and tears in my eyes, and the hurt, and the pain, and the hurt, and the pain, and the hurt, and the pain, I might have been going down that hill just a little bit too fast. Now, science dictates that a body traveling at a great speed down a hill that ends in a sharp turn, coupled with silly, stupid, slippery flowers everywhere, usually just has one outcome. My bike there, my backpack somewhere, and me right here, on my back. And I was sore. And I had scars. And that was just my heart. I laid there. And I didn't know what to do with the pain. I didn't know what to do with the hurt. I didn't know how you could get up from a crash like that. And there I lay. Next moment, crazy Auntie Adams comes around the corner in a 1976 Beetle, cigarette in mouth, saying, "Get out of the way! Get up!" And blaying on a tooter as she drove past. I found myself standing next to the road. Standing. It still hurt. There was still pain. But I was standing. A crazy old auntie had helped me get up. Maybe you're still lying in the road of your life. because of something that crashed into your world on a rainy Thursday. And you're still experiencing the hurt and the pain because of the suffering and the loss of a loved one, or the failure of a friendship or a relationship, or the decimation at the death of a dream. And maybe you're laying there feeling like Alpha, that I'm not good enough. I'm just tired of trying. The light at the end of the tunnel has been load-shedded. And you would rather just lay there and decompose in darkness and let the world forget about you. But there's hope. In his book, Purpose-Driven Life, Rick Warren talks about 3 ways that we can handle crashes in our lives. Firstly, we could close up and take the hurt and take the pain and internalize it and kill ourselves from the inside. Or secondly, we could blow up and cause hurt and cause pain for everybody around us and still die. Or we could get up and face our hurt and face our pain and take the first step towards the rest of our lives. Take the first step towards moving on. Mandy moved on. Her relationship with Steve didn't last that long. Today she's a dental hygienist somewhere in Limpopo. Steve is working at one or the other bank. And me, I'm standing. Again. What about you? Confucius says that the glory of man is not in never being struck down, but in getting up every single time. So if you're still laying in the middle of the road of life, for love's sake, for life's sake, for your sake, even if you feel forsaken, for glory's sake, in the words of an old lady, get up. Get up. Madam Contest Chair.
One minute silence for the judges, please.